Thank you for taking some time today to learn more about York Chiller Access Manager and how it benefits chiller equipment owners. We will start with an overview of Chiller Access Manager along with an introduction to the ISASecure certification and what that means for us and our customers. I will talk about how control panel access levels are created, as well as how to find the Chiller Access Manager app and website. Then we will shift gears and look at some quick demos around the equipment owner experience. This will help ensure everyone knows how to get an account set up, use the mobile app, and leverage various features that the web platform offers. We will conclude with a quick wrap up. Chiller Access Manager is a standard feature on our York chiller products, which allow equipment owners to have more control over their chillers and who is able to access their equipment. It also allows equipment owners to be able to trace interactions with the control panel, including who is logging into the equipment and what changes have been made. This creates a record for the chiller control panel. This provides added protection for valuable equipment, which often supports critical operation for all kinds of buildings, facilities, and process manufacturing. Prior to Chiller Access Manager, there were static passcodes, which were used to get into chiller control panels. This is not very secure. Most of our phones, computers, and other common consumer devices have far more secured passcode requirements than this. So Chiller Access Manager helps bring these chillers up to current market expectations to create a more robust and secure platform. These dynamic access codes are now unique to individual chillers and users, which ensures chillers are protected. As a result, these chiller products have received a third-party security certification. More details will be discussed on that in just a few slides. Chiller Access Manager has been shipping on new YK, YZ, and YMC squared chillers since late 2021. This is not an optional feature and is standard for our new chiller products moving forward. This feature will also start to be seen on YVAA and YVA chillers in 2025 when they release with a new touchscreen HMI. If you're interested in upgrading chiller software to enable Chiller Access Manager on an existing chiller in one of these above products, you can get the latest version of software from your parts center and upgrade today. So how does Chiller Access Manager work? It's intended to be very simple. The first step will be to logging in to a Chiller Access Manager app using your credentials. You can log in through the app or the website, and when you log in, you will have an option through the mobile app to scan a QR code. There's a QR code present on the control panel login screen that simply represents the serial number of the chiller. If you prefer, you can type the serial number in rather than scanning the QR code, especially if you happen to not be standing right in front of the equipment. The user data and chiller data gets sent up to the cloud to validate your access credentials and then provides back a 12-digit code presented on your device, which you can use to log into the chiller control panel. This process should not take more than a minute, and you can liken this process to two-factor authentication. For Chiller Access Manager to function, chillers do not need to be connected to the internet. There is no communication from the chiller back to the Chiller Access Manager platform. This access code can be generated from anywhere, not just in the mechanical room. We understand that often the location of a chiller could be deep in a basement where adequate cell or Wi-Fi service may not be present. But these access codes are able to be generated far in advance, and this allows, with proper planning, it to be quite easy to generate a code and have one available when needed on site. ISASecure, as mentioned previously, is designed to provide security assurance to guarantee that Johnson Controls is in conformance of globally recognized standards. We are the first to do this for chiller products, but ISASecure as a third-party certifier is being utilized by Carrier, Trane, Honeywell, and other HVAC manufacturers. This sets a recognized baseline where we answer hundreds of questions to ensure compliance and security for the platform. We recognize in today's world that threat actors, those with malicious intentions, have shifted from information technology or IT to operational technology, OT, such as chillers. Chiller Access Manager protects chillers by only allowing registered users and those authorized by the equipment owner to gain access to the equipment. It can also be common for well-intentioned internal actors to occasionally cause problems with the equipment. Chiller Access Manager provides a traceable record to who is accessing the equipment and allows equipment owners to limit access to only specific users. These users can then change critical settings on chiller equipment, but their records are traced and recorded. This is why we've moved ahead in certifying both our process through IEC 6244341 and our chiller product using IEC 62443-4-2 to provide end-to-end protection from throughout the product lifecycle. At this time, we will just take a moment to walk through the available access levels, which are a result from Chiller Access Manager. First of all, equipment owners and contractors do not need to pay anything extra for Chiller Access Manager. This feature is included and free as a part of the equipment purchase. If you buy a car and then need to purchase the keys to the car separately, that would be ridiculous. In this case, you simply need to get registered and create an account in order to generate these access codes. There is still a view level on the equipment, and this has not changed. This allows users to be able to view what's happening on the chiller and quickly check how the machine is running without the need to generate an access code and log into the equipment. The machine can also be started and stopped for safety reasons, but other set point changes are not available at the view access level, and a user would need to log in. Logging in at the standard level, which is where most of our equipment owners, facility managers, and installing contractors would require access. This is really for day-to-day operation and maintenance, and where all these things can be managed. Any set points which need to be adjusted to properly run the machine or set the machine to operate remotely from a building automation system or BAS, those can be managed using standard level access. Most faults, which could require a clear before restart, can also be handled from standard level access. The enhanced access level is new and does require a subscription, which can be set up at no cost. This is intended for third-party service contractors and highly technical equipment owners who service their own equipment. It allows various valves and actuators to be properly calibrated or set to manual modes for troubleshooting, among other features needed to properly service the chiller. To ensure you have access to all the latest features which are available at the enhanced level of access, you may need to upgrade control panel software to the latest version. If you're looking for more information on enhanced access, you can reference SI letter 0548. And to be set up with enhanced access through a subscription, please fill out the form available at york.com/chilleraccess/support. So if it's someone's first time trying to find Chiller Access Manager, you would notice first from the control panel on the chiller, on the new login screen, there's a lot of information there which directs a new user how to get set up with the app or the website. If you're on a computer or laptop, you can simply type in yorkchilleraccessmanager.com to be brought to the homepage. From there, you will be prompted to log in and view chillers which are assigned to you as the equipment owner. If you are on a phone and want to get the mobile app, you can find this in both Apple and Google Play stores. Search for York Chiller Access Manager and you can see it listed among the results. For China users, there is a special link for Android devices, which can be used to download this app, which can be found at yorkchilleraccessmanager.com. It is important to have building owners get registered and ensure you're able to generate access codes and properly manage chiller access. There are a few different ways which this can occur. There are several videos available to help you, which are tailored to various scenarios. You can look for links in the video's description. There is equipment owner registration, which can be completed by filling out a form at york.com/chilleraccess/register. Once the initial account is set up, additional employees can be registered directly from yorkchilleraccessmanager.com, or additional employees can also self-register from yorkchilleraccessmanager.com or through the mobile app. All outside service contractors can get started by registering directly through the website or through the mobile application. Once any user registers, they will receive an email from Okta, our third-party authenticator, as a final step to complete account setup. It is important to open this email and click the Activate Your Account button. This allows you to set up a password, and from there, you will be set to log in for Chiller Access Manager. The link in this email will expire after 7 days, so it's important to do this when you first receive the email. Reminders will be sent if your account is not activated within 3 days. Check your junk email folder if you are expecting this email but have not yet received it. Using the mobile application is very simple. It is mainly designed for generating and recalling access codes. Once you've downloaded the app from the appropriate store, you can open it. When open it, you may have your credentials already saved, or you may choose to enter them manually as shown here. This would be done through entering your email and then being prompted to fill in the password. Once you're logged in, you will be able to see up to the 10 chillers which you have most recently accessed. But if you want to generate an access code for a new chiller, select the plus icon in the bottom right corner. This will display the option for you to scan a QR code or type in the serial number as shown here. Once the serial number has been received by the app, you will be given the option to either generate an access code or view additional details about the chiller. When selecting Generate Access Code, you will then be given the option to alter the start date before selecting Generate Access Code. Then, in a few moments, your code will display, which can be used to then log in to the control panel. The Chiller Access History button returns you to the main homepage. If you want to recall the code generated, select the chiller serial number, and you will be able to see that 12-digit access code displayed here. There is a hamburger menu in the app of the upper right-hand corner, and you can access chiller resources, contact information, and some additional information as needed. For yorkchilleraccessmanager.com, our website, you will be first prompted to select your region. Then enter your business email address to log in. If your account is already been set up, you'll be prompted to enter a password. And after that, you will arrive at the home page. From here, you will be able to view all of your chillers, which have been loaded within Chiller Access Manager and have been assigned to you as the equipment owner. As a contractor, you would see chillers your company has previously accessed. Once you've selected a chiller, you will start to see some additional chiller information along with the chiller access history, which users have been generating access codes. And then if you want to generate a code, you can either select this icon next to your name if you've previously generated a code, or click the add. If set up as an account admin, you can help generate codes for other users from your own company or search your own name. Once selected, click Generate. From here, the start date of your access code can be adjusted or left at today's date. Then select Generate Access Code. Your code will be displayed, and then you will also be able to recall your code from the Access Codes tab or within the mobile app as shown earlier. If you only want certain users from within your company or external contractors to be able to access the chiller, equipment owners can adjust the settings at the top. You can adjust either contractor or owner preference from all to selected. Click the checkmark to confirm. Then you will notice that a new tab appears below. Now there is a contractors tab where you can specify which contractors you want to have access to the equipment. Select Add, and if you don't see the appropriate contractor listed, you can select New Contractor. Fill out the requested information and click Add. Then select any contractors you would like to have access and click Save. If, as an administrator, you want to manage the employees who have accounts, select Manage Employee from this home screen. And from there, you can view registered users and select them for additional information. You're also able to provide them with admin status or remove them altogether. You may also use the Add Employee button. And from here, you can invite another employee to complete their registration. Simply fill out their information. And once completed, click Add. For additional menu options, select the hamburger menu icon from the top left, or the More option if available. This provides additional options, including Contact Us or Get Additional Chiller Information. The user page will provide information about your user profile. And finally, you can also use the menu to log out from the application. Chiller Access Manager has updated both its website and mobile application to also include a resources page. This page provides links to the latest versions of chiller service literature and other resources such as the Chiller Access Manager user guide, and a list of the latest service information letters which provide critical product updates. To navigate from the mobile application, select the hamburger menu in the upper right corner and then select Resource. For the website, you will click on More and then Resources. This one-stop location provides quick reference to the most common needs for literature in servicing a York chiller. If you want to understand who specifically has logged into the chiller control panel, you will need both the access log from the control panel, pictured on the left, and the access code list from the website, pictured on the right. The access log provides an 8-digit access ID, which corresponds to a user ID in the web platform. You can search for it to identify which user then logged into the control panel. The access log also shows you if there were any unsuccessful login attempts during that time period. This view is showing you the access log on our new IntelliView control panel being rolled out on our YVA-A and YVF-A chillers. This can be navigated to after selecting the Login or Log Out button displayed in the upper right-hand corner on that screen. Then you would navigate to Access Log to see all those login attempts. Once again, the 8-digit access ID can be cross-referenced with the user ID from the Chiller Access Manager website to identify which user was logged in. That provides a quick overview of your Chiller Access Manager. Thank you for taking this time today out of your busy schedule. Johnson Controls is excited to be offering this secure solution to customers and continuously undergoing reviews to ensure our products remain within ISASecure compliance. If you need assistance or have any outstanding questions, please reach out through york.com/chilleraccess/support, and a chiller support team member will be in contact. Have a great day.